Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi
Oh,
there.
hi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. My name is David. What is your name?
Nice to meet you, David. My name's Clementine, but call me Clem. It's
Okay. Nice to
it.
meet you, Clem. Where are you
Nice.
from?
I'm from the UK, originally, but now I live in France. Actually, I've been here 12 years in the
Oh,
in
I
the south
see.
of France.
Oh, do you like living in France? Do you like?
I I love living in France. I moved here and I haven't regretted it at all. We have sun here, which we don't have in the UK very often, and we have nice food and nice wine. So I like it here. I like it a lot.
Oh, I see. Sounds like really interesting. Maybe I could visit France one day. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
you're
yeah, can you
welcome.
tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. I grew up in the UK. Um,
Okay.
my dad is a farmer, so I grew up in the countryside on a farm.
I see.
Um, and then I went to university in Scotland,
Okay.
to Edinburgh, which is a great place if you ever visit. It's cold, but it's a beautiful city. And I studied biology when
Okay.
I was there. And then I worked in the travel industry, sending people on holidays,
Oh,
which was
wow.
great. I did that for 5 years, and then
Okay.
I decided to move to France. Um, and so I moved to France. I worked again in the travel industry, but putting people on yachts. So here in the south of France, there's lots of really expensive yachts, and people come and they have their holidays on the yachts. So I did that, um,
Oh, I see.
which was interesting. It was a lot of people with a lot of money spending a lot of money, and it was, yeah, not really my ideal job, but I did it for 7 years. Um, and then I had my son. He's 7 years old now, and I decided to change my job, and I decided to start teaching English. So
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
that's
Oh, okay. I
me.
got it. Yeah, by
That's
the way,
that's me.
yeah, yeah, your job sounds really interesting, like sending people to their vacation or I mean, yeah, holiday. Oh,
Yeah,
I see. Yeah, interesting. Oh, and
yeah.
by the way, can I ask what made you move to France? What made you go to France?
I met someone in London, a Frenchman, and I decided I'd had enough of living in England. He moved back to France, and so we lived in different countries for a while. But I
Okay,
always wanted to move to around the Mediterranean, not necessarily France, but somewhere around the Mediterranean, because I like the way of life here. Everyone is focused on living rather than working. So
okay.
you work, you have to work to get money, but your main focus in life is living. So I like that, and so after a while, I decided I'm going to move, and I
Oh,
did.
I see. I got it. By the way, I also like, moving to other places. Like, I really like traveling, but yeah, these days because of the virus, I can't travel anywhere. Yeah,
I
I hope
know
the virus ends soon.
the last 2 years have been really hard. For everyone. But yes, I love traveling, and it's been really hard not to travel.
That's
Um,
why.
yeah, where have you been? Tell me a little bit about yourself. How old you are, what you do, and where you've
Yeah,
been
sure.
traveling.
Okay, so my name is David and I'm 14. So I'm a student.
Yeah.
Now I'm currently in middle school
Okay.
and
Super.
and I'm an active person, so I like to play lots of different sports. I like playing soccer, I like playing baseball, I also like playing basketball, and I also
Super.
like exercising with my brother at
Okay.
park. Yeah, at near my apartment there's a park. There's a huge park, and we usually go there and ride bicycles, and we also exercise with exercise equipment at park,
Okay. Yep.
and we also sometimes play. How do I say? Catch. We
You chase each
we run
other
around.
and run around.
Yeah, that's right. We chase and we run. Yeah, we also play
Super.
like that. And what else? Oh yeah, and I've traveled to only one place, and it's Guam. Do you know Guam?
I don't know. I know where it is, but I've never been. But my best friend actually from the UK, she used to be a triathlete, and I think there was the World Championships or something in Guam, so she visited there. I don't know, about 10 years ago, I think. Um, Super. So what is there to do in Guam? What did you do there?
So in Guam, I so yeah, so the Guam is an island and it's
Yeah.
surrounded by the sea. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of beaches. So I went to beach, and I swam at there, and I also
Yeah.
snorkel at the beach,
Love
and
that. I love
and
that.
I also saw a lot of different fishes. Like they
Mm,
were really colorful.
yeah.
And I also had a barbecue dinner by the sea. So and the barbecue was
You're
really.
Korean. You have to have a barbecue dinner, of course.
Yeah, the barbecue was really good. I wish I could go there and eat the barbecue again. And
Every
by the way,
day.
and I also ate the prawn and corn,
Yes.
that which is also really good. And what else?
Super.
Oh, and in Guam there was a restaurant. There was an American restaurant, and I literally go there every day, and I eat breakfast there. And also the American food was really good. I mean, yeah, it was
Super.
really interesting.
Yeah.
And what else? Well,
Super.
yeah, let me think. Oh, I also see the fire show at Guam. Like people
Okay.
dance with fire, and people there's a fire, there's a ring, and there's a fire around the ring, and people go through the fire ring. And that was really cool. Yeah, I wish I could go there again and yeah, enjoy
Super.
my time with my
That
family.
sounds like what they do here. We have different festivals for like different saints in the villages here in France. And my village, the saint that we celebrate is the Saint John. And yeah, it's very. I thought it was very strange when I moved here because in the UK we're
Yeah.
very conscious of safety. So everything has barriers around it. We have to be very careful of everything. And here they build a big fire. They let it go down a little bit, and then people jump over it. That's like the tradition. It's like this is
Well,
crazy.
that sounds interesting, but I think that also looks really dangerous. That also sounds really dangerous. But yeah, they're really professional, right? So that's
Yeah,
why they can jump over the
yeah,
fire.
but it's a crazy idea to do that. But th- people were doing it, and they survived. So I guess that's good. Um,
Oh,
Super.
I see.
So you're really sporty. That's great.
That's
That's
right.
like my son. He does a lot of sport as well, including basketball. Baseball here isn't a very popular sport, but I know in Korea it is. Like it's a big sport, isn't it?
That's right. Baseball is really popular in Korea. Like I guess baseball is will be the most popular sports in Korea,
Okay.
but I'm not really sure. I think, in my opinion,
Mm,
I guess baseball is the most popular sports,
yeah.
and maybe the second would be the soccer.
Soccer.
Well, anyway, yeah, lots of Korean enjoy the baseball, but you
Yeah.
know what? These days, baseball is not my favorite sports. Actually, I like soccer and I like basketball. But
Okay.
so I don't play baseball often, but so I
Okay.
sometimes play baseball.
Okay.
Rarely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know recently there were the Winter Olympics, and Korea did pretty well in the Winter Olympics.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, I watched. UK didn't do very well at all. France did pretty well. But yeah, Korea did pretty well, and I know they did well with the skating, but also I think with the skiing and snowboarding and stuff like that. Um, have you tried winter sports like that?
I don't think I've tried any winter sports. Actually, when I was young, my how do I say, when I was young, my cousin suggested me to go to ski park.
Mm-hmm.
Ski, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So then,
yeah, he suggested me to go skiing with
yeah.
him,
Yeah.
but I didn't go there because I was busy at the time.
Okay.
And yeah, and we also tried to ice skate, but
Yes.
actually, I was really busy, so I couldn't
So,
have a
so you
chance to
didn't do it.
ride the ice ski. So I think I've never done. I think I've never tried the winter sports, but I've tried a lot of different sports besides winter. I also
Yeah.
tried inline skates, and I also tried what else? Mini hockey in school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a little stick, and there's also a little ball, and we also play hockey each other with my friends.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh well, I also tried dodgeball. You know dodgeball?
I don't. It's like not a thing that British people do, but I've heard about it from like watching American movies and stuff like that. Um, Super. So you've
Oh,
done dodgeball. Is it good fun?
it's really fun. Like most students in my class like dodgeball. They love dodgeball. Like
Yeah.
so, the rule is like this. So there are two teams, and then
Yeah.
if you throw the ball to opponents, and then if the ball hit the opponents, then the opponents will out. And yeah, it goes like that. So I throw the
Until
ball,
there's
and
like
they also
one person on each team or something, or until all the other people are out.
so there are a lot of people, and if the one team just eliminate all the other opponents team, then
Yeah.
the
They're the
game
winners.
ends.
Yeah.
That's
It
right.
sounds fun. It sounds fun, but the I guess the ball isn't too hard because otherwise that would hurt if you like.
That's right. The ball is not hard. It's kind of like a rubber ball. So
Yeah,
even though you get hit by the ball, it's
yeah,
not.
it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Oh, super. And at school, do you have like organized sports lessons or do you just do like the dodgeball? I guess you can do, amongst your classmates, but do you have like organized sports lessons?
Yeah, there are a lot of sports lessons. Like we also play soccer when I
Yeah.
was in fourth grade in elementary school, and we
Okay,
also
cool.
play a baseball at the school.
Yeah.
And now in middle school these days we're playing soccer, and then the teacher said we will going to play, and then we will jump rope, and
Okay.
we will also play like racing, you know,
Yeah.
running faster than other friends.
Yeah, brilliant. I used to do
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of sport at school, but my son's school they don't do a lot of sport. He does most of his sport outside of school. So in France, you don't have school on a Wednesday,
wow,
which is crazy. I find this crazy, but this is the normal thing. They only do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday is a free day. Um,
wow,
and so my son does sport on that day. So he does tennis and judo and basketball on a Wednesday.
I
It's
see.
strange.
Oh, that's really interesting because like in South Korea, we also it's not it's a weekday, it's in Wednesday. So wow, like that is really interesting. Yeah, I found it really interesting. So he play a
Yeah.
lot of sports in Wednesday. Is that what you
Yeah.
said, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So he does all his sports on Wednesdays. He does a little bit at school, I think, on a Thursday, but it's like 1 hour and it's not like an organized sport. Like it's just his class teacher who says like let's run around and maybe they do handball in France. Um and so they maybe throw the balls into like a net or something and that's it. It's not a kind of official sport, um, which I find quite different, but my son's happy. He does his sport on a Wednesday and then on the weekend we do sport together. So we just actually came down from the mountains. We were in the mountains this last weekend doing skiing together.
Okay.
So the mountains are really close. We can go to the mountains in like half an hour from my house.
Okay.
So we were skiing
Wow.
together, or and in the summer we go hiking or swimming